All right, Bluffton, South Carolina, zip codes of 29910, 29909. We're gonna go over the local market update for 2025, the year to date and December. I have my notes in front of me. They're gonna pop up a little bit here so that you can follow along. But as always, I'm Taylor Lomprez with Homes by TLC. Let me know what questions you have, because I'm gonna skip over some certain things. I'm gonna dive deeper into certain things. And I really wanna make sure that whatever specific question you have, I can fill in those blanks for you. So let's first talk about closed sales. So we really want to make sure that closed sales are staying in the positive, because that shows that things are happening for a buyer and a seller. Yes, listings can come on the market. Yes, things can go under contract, but are things closing? So in December 2025, we had 196 closed sales in Bluffton, and which is up 21% from 2024. Because we only had 162. Now, that goes with the new listings, months of inventory, all those things too. But to see that it's up, it's still going up, things are closing at 21% higher than the year before, is great information for both sellers and buyers. Goes over to year to date as well. 2024, we had just under 2,100 homes closed. But this past year in 2025, we had 2,281 homes closed, which is up just about 9%. So great news there. Median sales price has changed a little bit. So this is great for buyers and good for sellers to understand, because when we do that comparable market analysis, that CMA, we're gonna go over all that. What's active? That's our competition. What's going under contract? How fast did it go under contract? And then what has sold and what did it sell at? So in December, for just that month, the median sales price is currently at $510,000. But if you look at the whole 2025 year, the median sales price is at $530,000, which year to date is really what we want to look at, because December is a weird month, right? Quarter four is a weird quarter in general. So I'm really excited to see what happens in January and quarter one this year. But overall, the answer is median sales price for Bluffton is currently at $530,000. Now, when you go down a little bit and you look at the days on market until the sale, in 2024, homes were on the market 62 days before they officially went under contract and sold. In December, that number has shot up. So, not good for sellers, great for buyers because we have a little bit more negotiating power. But as a seller, unless you want to sit on the market 141 days, we need to price it right. And so if you look at that line just above that called percent of list price received, that's at 97%. This is one of my favorite things to talk about, because when I'm on listing appointments, or when our team is on listing appointments, you have a price in mind that you want to sell sometimes, right? Sellers say, I want to price it for $1 million. That's great. I want to price it for you at $1 million, but it's not you or me choosing that price. It's the market. So the percentage of list price received is 97% in January. That means when you list your home for $1 million, you're receiving 97% of that. So my challenge for you as sellers is, what if you just priced it at 97%? Do you think you'd have to sit for 141 days? Probably not. And that's the goal when we bring listings on the market, is that we're pricing ahead of the market. That doesn't mean that you're leaving tons of money on the table. That just means that you're gonna sell it much quicker. Because if you're on the market 141 days, the style of offer you get is going to be completely different than if you got an offer at day 1, day 7, even day 14. You get an offer much closer to list price. So keep that in mind when you're figuring out what price you want to sell your home at. And then the other thing I want to touch on for Bluffton is inventory of homes for sale. So in December, if a buyer was coming in the market this past December 2025, they had 683 options, right? We have everything from $250,000 to $12 million in Bluffton. So that's where that average sales price comes from. But there's 683 options. So depending on where that buyer's price range is, we need to break that 683 homes for sale down into buckets, right? How many of those are between $200,000 and $400,000? How many are in the $500,000 range? And then $1 million, $3 million, $6 million, things like that. So it's up this past December 6%. So more homes have been coming on the market, staying on the market year over year. So because when you jump all the way back up to the top right year to date, in 2025, 3,062 new listings have come on the market, which is up 10%. So when you put all that together as a seller, as long as you price right, you're not going to wait 141 days. Buyers, you're going to have more negotiating power if something's been on the market 141 days. But if that seller has priced right and we do all the comparables and we know that we can go in at full price because it's only been on the market 7 days, that's still a great buy. Let me know if you have questions. I know this was just a little bit of a huge conversation, so I want to talk to you about it. Give me a call, text, or email, and I'll talk to you soon.